Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Friend English podcast. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Danny. We're very happy to have you here with us today.
Thank you for joining us wherever you are.
Maybe you're relaxing at home, taking a walk, exercising, or practicing your English.
Whatever you're doing, we're glad you're spending some time with us.
Today we're talking about a topic that many people enjoy discussing.
That's right. We're talking about sports.
More specifically, we're talking about how to talk about your favorite sport in English.
Sports are one of the most popular conversation topics around the world.
They certainly are.
People often talk about sports with friends, coworkers, classmates, and family members.
Sometimes sports can even help strangers start a conversation.
That's very true.
Whether you love football, basketball, tennis, swimming, or another activity, knowing how to discuss sports in English can be very useful.
Today, we'll learn useful vocabulary, common expressions, and natural ways to talk about sports.
We'll also share our own opinions and experiences.
Let's start with a simple question.
Sounds good.
Why do you think sports are so popular?
That's an interesting question.
What do you think?
I think sports bring people together.
That's a great point.
People enjoy supporting teams, watching competitions, and sharing exciting moments.
Sports can create a strong sense of community.
Exactly.
They also provide entertainment.
And inspiration.
Many athletes work incredibly hard to achieve their goals.
That's something people often admire.
Speaking of athletes, do you have a favorite sport?
I do.
What is it?
My favorite sport is basketball.
Really?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
I enjoy the speed of the game.
Basketball can be very fast.
That's one of the things I love about it.
Anything else?
I also enjoy the teamwork.
Teamwork is very important in basketball.
Every player has a role.
And players must work together to succeed.
Exactly.
That's a useful lesson, both in sports and in life.
I completely agree.
For our listeners, let's learn a useful phrase.
Good idea.
Instead of saying only, "I like basketball," you could say, "Basketball is my favorite sport."
That's a very natural expression.
You could also say, "I've been a basketball fan for many years."
Another common phrase.
What about you? What is your favorite sport?
I think I would choose tennis.
Interesting.
I've always enjoyed watching tennis matches.
What do you like about tennis?
I find it exciting because every point matters.
That's true. A match can change very quickly.
Tennis requires both physical and mental strength.
Exactly.
That's one reason many people admire professional tennis players.
Another thing I like is that tennis can be played almost anywhere.
That's a good point.
Many communities have tennis courts.
And people of different ages can enjoy the sport.
Speaking of playing sports, do you think it's better to play sports or watch them?
That's a difficult question.
Why?
Because both can be enjoyable.
That's fair.
Playing sports provides exercise and helps you stay healthy.
That's certainly a benefit.
Watching sports can be exciting and entertaining.
Especially during important competitions.
Exactly.
Do you play basketball regularly?
Not as often as I used to.
Really?
When I was younger, I played several times each week.
That's a lot.
It was.
Do you still play sometimes?
Yes, whenever I have the opportunity.
That's great. What about you? Do you play tennis?
Occasionally.
How do you like it?
I enjoy it, but I'm not particularly good at it.
That's okay.
I play mainly for fun.
I think many people feel that way about sports.
You don't have to be an expert to enjoy an activity.
That's a wonderful point.
Sports should be enjoyable.
Another common question people ask is when they became interested in a sport.
That's true.
When did you first become interested in basketball?
I started watching basketball when I was a child.
What inspired your interest?
My older brother loved the sport.
So he introduced you to it.
Exactly.
Did you watch games together?
All the time.
That sounds like a great memory.
It really is.
I think many people connect sports with special memories.
Definitely.
Maybe they watched a championship game with family.
or learned a sport from a friend.
Sports often become part of people's lives.
That's one reason they can be such enjoyable conversation topics.
Another thing people often discuss is their favorite team.
Sports fans love talking about teams.
They certainly do,
Supporting a team can be exciting,
especially during a successful season.
or a dramatic championship run.
Have you ever attended a live sporting event?
Yes, several times.
What's it like?
The atmosphere is incredible.
Really?
Absolutely.
How is it different from watching on television?
The energy of the crowd makes a huge difference.
I can imagine that.
Thousands of people cheering together creates a special feeling.
That sounds exciting.
It really is.
You know, all this talk about sports reminds me of a conversation I had recently.
Really?
Yes,
What were you talking about?
a friend asked me why people become so passionate about sports.
That's an interesting question.
I thought so too.
What answer did you give?
I told him that sports combine competition, entertainment, emotion, and community.
That's a great answer.
Sports can make people feel excited, hopeful, nervous, and happy.
Sometimes all in the same game.
Exactly.
And I think that's one reason sports continue to be such a big part of life for millions of people around the world.
I completely agree.
Whether you're playing, watching, or simply talking about sports, they have a unique way of bringing people together.
That's a wonderful observation.
And it reminds me of something that happened when I was traveling a few years ago.
Really?
Yes, I met someone from a completely different country, and at first, we didn't know what to talk about.
What happened next?
We discovered that we both loved basketball.
And suddenly you had plenty to discuss.
Exactly.
We ended up talking for nearly an hour.
That's amazing.
It really showed me how sports can connect people.
Even when they come from different backgrounds.
Exactly.
Another thing people often talk about is why they enjoy a particular sport.
That's true.
There are many possible reasons.
Some people enjoy the competition.
Others enjoy the strategy.
Some love the excitement.
And some simply enjoy staying active.
Sports offer something different for everyone.
If someone asked why basketball is your favorite sport, how would you answer?
I would probably say that I enjoy the pace of the game.
The pace.
Yes, pace means how fast something happens.
That's a useful word.
Basketball moves quickly, and there's always something happening.
That's true.
One moment a team is leading.
And a few minutes later, the game can completely change.
Exactly.
What about tennis? Why is it your favorite?
I enjoy the combination of skill and concentration.
That's interesting.
Tennis players need to stay focused throughout the match.
Especially during important points.
Yes, and I find that very impressive.
I can understand that. Speaking of impressive athletes, do you have a favorite player?
I do.
Who is it?
One of my favorite players is someone who always worked hard and showed great leadership.
Leadership is important in sports.
Very important.
For our listeners, leadership means guiding and encouraging others.
Great leaders often inspire their teammates.
That's true both in sports and in everyday life.
Exactly.
Another topic sports fans love discussing is competition.
Definitely.
Why do you think competition is so appealing?
I think people enjoy challenges.
That's a good point.
Competition creates excitement because the outcome is uncertain.
You never know what will happen.
Exactly.
Sometimes the strongest team wins.
And sometimes there are surprises.
Those surprises can make sports very entertaining.
I completely agree.
Let's talk about exercise for a moment.
Good idea.
Many people play sports to stay healthy.
That's one of the biggest benefits.
Regular physical activity can improve fitness.
It can also improve mental health.
That's something many people don't think about.
Exercise often helps reduce stress.
And it can improve mood.
Exactly.
Do you think sports are a good way to meet people?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because sports bring together people with similar interests.
That's true.
Whether it's a local football team, a basketball club, or a tennis group, people have something in common from the beginning.
That makes conversations easier.
It certainly does.
Another common question is whether people prefer team sports or individual sports.
That's a classic discussion.
Which do you prefer?
I generally prefer team sports
Why?
because I enjoy cooperation.
Working together towards a goal?
Exactly.
There's something satisfying about achieving success as a team.
I think so too.
I can also see the appeal of individual sports.
Such as tennis, swimming, or running.
Right.
In those sports, success depends mostly on your own effort.
That's true. Some people enjoy that challenge.
It allows them to focus on personal improvement.
Exactly. Speaking of improvement, sports often teach valuable life lessons,
They certainly do.
such as discipline,
Determination
patience.
and teamwork,
Those qualities can help people in many areas of life.
not just in sports.
That's one reason parents often encourage children to play sports.
It helps them develop useful skills.
Another lesson sports teach is how to handle success and failure.
That's very important.
Nobody wins every game.
Even the best athletes lose sometimes.
Learning how to accept defeat can be difficult.
But it's an important part of growth.
I agree.
Sports teach people to keep improving after setbacks.
That's a valuable mindset.
Definitely.
You know, something interesting has changed over the years.
What's that?
The way people watch sports.
That's true.
Technology has changed the experience.
Today, people can watch games from almost anywhere.
On televisions, computers, tablets, and phones.
Exactly.
Fans can also follow scores and highlights instantly.
That's something previous generations didn't have.
Another thing technology has done is connect sports fans around the world.
That's a great point,
People can discuss games online with fans from different countries.
which makes sports communities even larger.
Speaking of communities, some sports have enormous global followings.
Football is a great example.
Millions of people watch major football tournaments.
Some events attract audiences from nearly every corner of the world.
That's incredible when you think about it.
It really is.
Sports have a unique ability to bring people together, whether they're watching from a stadium or from their living room.
Exactly. And that's one of the reasons sports continue to be such an important part of culture around the world.
I completely agree.
You know, all this talk about sports reminds me of a question someone asked me recently.
Really?
Yes,
What was the question?
they asked whether it's better to focus on one sport or try many different sports.
That's an interesting question.
I thought so too.
And what answer did you give?
I told them that both approaches have advantages,
That sounds like a balanced answer.
because different people enjoy different experiences.
And different sports can teach different skills.
Exactly.
I think that's one of the wonderful things about sports.
What's that?
There are so many options that almost everyone can find an activity they enjoy.
That's a great observation.
Whether someone loves competition, teamwork, strategy, speed, or fitness, there's probably a sport that matches their interests.
And that's one of the reasons sports remain popular generation after generation.
You know, Danny, after today's conversation, I've realized something.
What's that?
Sports are about much more than winning and losing.
I completely agree.
Of course, competition is important,
That's part of what makes sports exciting,
but there are many other reasons people enjoy them.
such as friendship,
Teamwork,
personal growth,
fitness.
and simply having fun.
That's a great point.
Sometimes people become so focused on results that they forget to enjoy the experience.
That's true.
But for many people, the best memories come from the experience itself.
Not just from winning.
Exactly.
Another thing I find interesting is how sports can inspire people.
They certainly can.
Athletes often overcome challenges.
And their stories can be very motivating.
Many successful athletes faced difficulties before achieving success.
That's true.
They worked hard, stayed disciplined, and continued improving.
Those qualities are valuable in everyday life as well.
Definitely.
Whether you're studying, working, or learning a language, persistence is important.
Persistence means continuing even when something is difficult.
Exactly.
That's a useful lesson sports can teach.
One of many useful lessons.
Speaking of lessons, what do you think sports have taught you personally?
That's a great question.
What comes to mind?
I think sports taught me patience.
Really?
Yes,
How so?
improvement takes time.
That's true.
You don't become skilled overnight.
You need practice.
Lots of practice.
That sounds very similar to learning English.
Exactly.
Language learning also requires patience.
And consistency.
Another useful word.
Consistency means doing something regularly over time.
That's one of the keys to success.
Whether you're learning a sport or learning a language.
I couldn't agree more.
What about you? What has sports taught you?
I think sports taught me confidence.
Interesting.
When you learn a new skill and improve gradually, you start believing in yourself.
That's a wonderful feeling.
It really is. Another topic people often discuss is sportsmanship.
That's a very important concept.
For our listeners, what does sportsmanship mean?
Sportsmanship means treating others with respect during competition.
Even when emotions are high.
Exactly.
It means being respectful when you win.
And respectful when you lose.
That's not always easy,
No, it isn't.
but it's an important quality.
Very important.
Good sportsmanship helps create positive experiences for everyone.
I completely agree.
Another thing I enjoy about sports is that there's always something new to learn.
That's true.
New strategies,
New techniques,
new players.
new competitions,
Sports are constantly evolving.
which keeps them interesting.
Have you ever tried a sport that you didn't expect to enjoy?
Actually, yes.
Really?
A few years ago, some friends invited me to try volleyball.
Had you played before?
Not really.
What happened?
At first, I thought I wouldn't enjoy it
Why?
because I knew very little about the sport.
That's understandable.
But after playing for a while, I had a great time.
That's wonderful.
It reminded me that trying new activities can be rewarding.
That's a lesson that applies to many parts of life.
Definitely.
Sometimes people discover new interests when they step outside their comfort zone.
I think that's very true.
Speaking of trying new things, many people use sports as a way to challenge themselves.
That's one of the reasons sports can be so satisfying.
Setting goals and working toward them feels rewarding.
Whether the goal is running faster, improving a skill, or winning a competition.
Every improvement feels meaningful.
Exactly.
Before we finish today, I'd like to ask you one final question.
Go ahead.
If someone wanted to start a new sport, what advice would you give them?
I would tell them to focus on enjoyment first.
That's great advice.
Don't worry about being perfect.
Just have fun and keep learning.
Exactly.
What else?
Be patient with yourself.
That's important.
Every beginner starts at the beginning.
Nobody becomes an expert immediately.
That's right.
What about you? What advice would you give?
I would say, don't be afraid to try something new.
I like that. You might discover a sport that you truly love.
And even if you don't, you'll gain a new experience.
That's a positive way to look at it.
I think so too.
You know, after today's discussion, I've realized why sports remain so popular.
Why do you think that is?
Because they bring together so many things people enjoy.
Competition,
Friendship,
excitement,
challenge,
personal growth.
and fun.
That's a wonderful summary.
Whether you're a passionate fan or someone who simply enjoys being active, sports have something to offer.
And they're a great topic for conversation.
Especially when you're learning English.
Absolutely.
Talking about your favorite sport is a natural way to practice vocabulary, express opinions, and share experiences.
And it's a topic that many people around the world can relate to.
Well, Danny, I've really enjoyed today's conversation.
Me too.
It's been fun talking about sports and everything they can teach us.
And we've learned many useful English expressions along the way.
We hope today's episode helps you feel more confident talking about your favorite sport in English.
Maybe it even inspires you to try a new sport or activity.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us on the Friend English podcast.
We always enjoy sharing these conversations with you.
Keep practicing your English, keep learning new things, and keep staying active.
And we'll see you again very soon for another friendly conversation.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, and thanks for listening.